Developments in our big story tonight. Growing tension from the North Charlotte community after police shot and killed a man outside a fast food restaurant. Now, police just released the 911 calls from inside that Burger King.
He got a gun.
Okay, what is he doing with the gun? Is he pointing
at
someone?
Wow, activists and neighbors have been outside the scene along Beatties Ford Road since the shooting happened this morning at 9 a.m. Our last video showing that things did appear to calm down a bit. About 10 people were left out there. Again, this is not video. This is live, excuse me. Some still left out there right now, some of them holding signs at this hour. And what we know tonight is that there was a disturbance inside the Burger King, and police say that they received multiple 911 calls for help.
Now, they arrived and found a man with a gun outside. They say he would not put the weapon down and was threatening an officer, so they opened fire. Now, in the last 30 minutes, police identified the suspect who was shot as Dan Queers Franklin. He was taken to the hospital where he died. CMPD says the officer who shot Franklin is 24-year veteran Officer Wend Curl. He is on leave tonight, which is a standard operating procedure in a police shooting. Here's again where this happened on Beatties Ford Road near I-77, a busy spot most mornings. We have a team of veteran reporters covering this story. We begin with Glenn Counts. He's at CMPD headquarters, where we are expecting to learn some new information any moment now. Glenn?
Well, a few minutes ago, police provided a case update. As you mentioned, we now know the names of the parties who were involved, and they also released a 911 recording, which seems to back up one of the witnesses that we talked to who claimed that there was a fight inside that restaurant.
2601 Beatties Ford Road.
Thank you. Why do you need police there, ma'am?
Because it's a customer came up here, and he walked behind the counter to fight an employee. Can you please send somebody quick, please?
All right, ma'am, I just have to ask.
He got a gun.
Okay, what is he doing with the gun? Is he pointing at someone?
Can you please? He's on foot. He's in the building.
Okay. And what is he doing with this gun at this time?
He's fighting an employee, ma'am. Can you please?
Okay.
When officers arrived, they confronted a man in the parking lot who was armed with a gun. Here is video from Chopper 9 Sky Zoom of the gun that they say they recovered.
There are multiple commands to drop the weapon as we engage him outside in the parking lot.
Chief Putney says that one of the officers perceived a lethal threat and fired at least one shot. This customer doesn't believe that the victim did anything to warrant deadly force.
He did not flinch. He just moved his head to look back at him to let him know in his sense of disgust, I'm hurt.
Hearts go out to the family. We're trying to piece this all together very early on in the investigation.
Well, we are obviously hoping that police will answer some additional questions and tie up some of these loose ends. If not today, perhaps sometime tomorrow. Back to you.
All right, Glenn, thank you very much. Let's bring in now our reporter Ken Lemon. And Ken, you've stayed at the scene all day, and you say emotions were running high out there.
It is hard to overestimate how high tensions were here earlier today. This crowd has thinned out just a little bit, but I want to take you right over near the entrance. In that area there, protesters have used chalk to draw out an area there where they wrote a few things. There's a candle in the middle, a couple of small children nearby. They're very protective of this scene, and so this is as close as we're getting in an effort to keep everyone calm.
His hands out like this.
Emotions were so high that some in the crowd turned their frustrations on police, there to calm them down.
Why should anybody talk to you?
Protesters here were fueled by witnesses who say police shot the wrong person. Shortly after, witnesses gave their account of the chaos that happened at the restaurant. Some expressed their frustration in black and white. Members of the Black Panther joined the group, not to protest, but to keep the peace.
And try to contain the situation of them starting a riot or whatever out here. I don't want that.
He said he feared more people would get shot if the problem got worse. One woman who lives nearby said things have to calm down.
Violence is not the way to deal with our issues.
And in a tweet today, police said they recognize that there are other narratives, people talking about what may have happened here. They say they presented the facts. Tonight at 6 o'clock, we hear from some officials who are waiting to find out what police uncover as they dig into that, including Braxton Winston, a city councilman who ran for office after another fatal CMPD shooting. Live in West Charlotte, I'm Ken Lemon, Channel 9. Eyewitness News.
All right, Ken, we know this story will be developing throughout the evening, and of course, Channel 9 will stay on top of it for you.